Sanju Samson versus Vanandu Hasaranga tells a story in itself. You could see the way he got out, the manner in which he got out today, but this sort of confirms, Harsha, that it is something that he needs to work on.
I mean, he looks so good when the ball is coming on a good deck. He's a fabulous good deck batsman. That's not to be held against him, because you need those kind of players as well. He's a very good deck batsman. But I was very keen to see how he adapts. The quality of a player is how good you are when things are stacked against you. When things are in your favor, a lot of people look good. And I must admit, I've enjoyed watching him over the years, but I was a touch disappointed by the fact that he was not quite able to pick the wrist spinners. The moment that first ball, and we talked about that on Combox, the moment that first ball turned big, then he was already in trouble. And then Hasaranga seems to be able to control the turn very well, which ball's going straight through, which ball's turning, and he had him all in knots. Those three balls were beautifully put.
Yeah, and overall, it's not just against one Vanandu Hasaranga. 7 innings, 51 runs, 45 deliveries faced, 6 dismissals, Zaheer. So it's, of course, Vanandu Hasaranga is the one who'll be wrapping him up with a ribbon today on his birthday, but it's overall against spin.
Well, if you look at all his good innings which he's played, have been higher up the order. So that is something which has worked for Sanju Samson, and that in itself is telling a story. So usually, when the ball is new and hard, the pacers are bowling. You get your eye in, and once he's getting himself going, then after that it's easier for him to play against spin. It's not that he's done the damage against the spin bowling. He has been destructive against spin as well. But when he was already in his innings, he's already in the flow of things, then that makes it easier for him. What Sri Lanka has figured out with him is that they're not giving him that pace when he's in. They're attacking him right away with spin. And if you look at this whole series, that's the way that Sri Lanka has evolved in terms of planning against Indian batters. The first match you saw Prithvi Shaw hitting those boundaries with the pace on, nicely using the pace, all the batters using the pace. But what has changed in this series itself is that Sri Lankan team has been opting out for spin options more, and that has something which has worked, which also says that the Indian batters are not able to cope up with that kind of a change.